Most Minecraft theories have one thing in common. They all assume that we are the good guys.
We are the hero who enters a mysterious world, starts with nothing, becomes stronger, travels through different dimensions, defeats dangerous creatures, and eventually kills the Ender Dragon.
And after that, we're supposed to believe that we saved the world. But what if that's completely wrong? What if we were never the hero of Minecraft? What if we're actually the reason this world is getting worse? To understand this, we have to go back to the beginning. Long before Steve, Alex, or the player ever appeared in the world, there were other humans. An ancient civilization that was much more advanced than we might think. They built enormous structures. They explored the world. They created portals. And eventually, they discovered something that was completely different from the world they knew. The end. But the end wasn't an empty dimension. There was already something living there. Something incredibly powerful. The Ender Dragon. The ancient humans encountered the dragon, but they couldn't defeat it. They traveled deeper into the End and eventually reached the End cities. And this is where things get really interesting. The End contains a strange plant called chorus. When humans started eating chorus fruit, something may have happened to them. Their bodies changed. They became taller. Their skin became dark. Their eyes became purple. And eventually, they became the creatures we know today as Endermen. If this theory is correct, then Endermen weren't always monsters. They were humans. We don't see Endermen as former humans. We see them as enemies. So technically, we may be killing the descendants of the very people who came before us. But let's go back to the beginning of our story. One day, the player appears in the world. No weapons, no armor, no tools, nothing. At first, we're completely powerless. And slowly, we become stronger. But here's the problem. Look at how we get stronger. We cut down forests. We kill animals for food. And we never really stop. And eventually, we reach the end. And after all of that, we finally see the Ender Dragon. The hero defeats the final boss. And the world is finally free. But, free from what? Let's actually look at what happens after the Ender Dragon dies. Do the Endermen disappear? No. Are the zombies gone? No. Are the skeletons gone? No. Are the creepers gone? No. Did the world suddenly become peaceful? No. Almost nothing changes. But, free from what? Let's actually look at what happens after the Ender Dragon dies. Do the Endermen disappear? No. Are the zombies gone? No. Are the skeletons gone? No. Are the creepers gone? No. Did the world suddenly become peaceful? No. Almost nothing changes. And there's something even stranger. If killing the Ender Dragon is supposed to free the End, why can we bring it back? We can literally respawn the Ender Dragon and fight it again. If the dragon was the source of the world's problems, why would we bring it back? Why would the game allow us to restore the very thing we supposedly destroyed to save everyone? And that's where the idea of the player being the hero starts to fall apart. Maybe killing the Ender Dragon wasn't about saving the world. Maybe it was about our own progress. Think about everything the player does. We mine, we craft, we explore, we fight, we collect, we build, we become stronger, and eventually, we kill the strongest creature we can find. Not because someone asked us to, not because the world is waiting for us to save it, but because we want to. We want better gear, we want more resources, we want more power, and we'll do almost anything to get it. Think about the animals. A cow doesn't necessarily attack us, a sheep doesn't attack us, a chicken doesn't attack us, but we kill them anyway. Why? Food, leather, resources, and the environment isn't safe either. We can walk into a forest and cut down every tree, and the game never tells us that we're the villain. It simply gives us the ability to do these things, and we choose to do them. But here's the important question. Was the Ender Dragon actually evil? Think about it. We enter the End. The dragon attacks us. But what else is it supposed to do? We're an unknown creature that suddenly appeared in its territory. We're destroying the crystals that heal it. We're attacking it. We're invading its home. From the dragon's perspective, maybe we're the enemy. Maybe the Ender Dragon isn't the villain. Maybe it's simply protecting its home. And maybe we're the ones invading it. This changes the entire story. Because if we look at Minecraft from the player's perspective, everything makes sense. We're the hero. The monsters are evil. The Ender Dragon is the final boss, and killing it feels like a victory. But if we look at the story from the perspective of the creatures living in this world, things look very different. Imagine you're an Enderman. Your ancestors were humans who entered the End. They changed. They lost their old civilization. And now you live in this strange dimension. Then suddenly, a human-like creature appears. It starts killing your kind. It takes your resources. It destroys your land. And eventually, it kills the dragon that has ruled your world. Would you call that creature a hero? Probably not. You'd call it a threat. And maybe that's exactly what the player is. A threat. The player isn't trying to save the world. The player is trying to conquer it. We take everything we can. We build wherever we want. We destroy whatever we need. We kill whatever gets in our way. And we keep getting stronger until there is almost nothing left that can stop us. That's why the game doesn't really end when we kill the Ender Dragon, because killing the dragon was never the true goal. It was simply another milestone, another achievement, another enemy standing between us and becoming stronger. And maybe that's why Minecraft is so interesting. The game never tells you what kind of person you are. It gives you freedom. You decide whether you're going to build a peaceful village or destroy everything around you. You decide whether you're going to protect animals or farm them for resources. You decide whether you're going to leave the Endermen alone or hunt them for Ender pearls. You decide what kind of character you become, but if we judge the player purely by their actions, it's difficult to call them a hero, because the player can destroy nature, kill innocent animals, kill creatures that may have once been human, invade another dimension, and finally kill one of the most powerful creatures in the entire world. All for one reason: progress. And maybe that's the real story of Minecraft. Not the story of a hero who saves a world, but the story of a human who enters an unknown world, starts with nothing, learns how everything works, becomes more powerful, and eventually becomes powerful enough to destroy almost anything in their way. Maybe the Ender Dragon wasn't the villain. Maybe the monsters weren't the real enemy. Maybe the world wasn't waiting to be saved. Maybe we were the ones it needed to be saved from. And the most disturbing part, the game never forces us to become this way. We choose it. Every block we break, every animal we kill, every monster we defeat, every resource we take, every time we become stronger, we're making that choice. So the next time you enter a Minecraft world, and you look at your character standing there with nothing, don't just think about how you're going to become the strongest player in the world. Think about what you're going to have to destroy to get there. Because maybe you're not the hero of Minecraft. Maybe you're the final boss.